Today we're going to go over my top favorite highlighters for pale skin. I could list a million. I tried to narrow it down to my favorites of both. There's a couple high-end, a couple drugstore. There's a little bit of a variety, so we're just going to hop in and I'm going to show you what my favorite highlighters are for fair skin. A lot of different skin tones can wear these. They're just more pale ones that I wear personally more often because as I am very fair, I need something that's a little bit lighter, that's not going to scream like, boom, I have something bronzy on my cheek, because some that are like a mid-tone gold or a regular gold are gonna look super gold on my cheek when they could just look like a golden glow on someone with a medium skin tone. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Again, if you don't have fair skin, you can still totally wear these. Don't think you can't. I'm going to start with this one. This is one of my newest highlighters that I have, but it's quickly become one of my absolute favorites. This is the highlighting palette from Sleek in Solstice. Just looking at it, you would not think that it was super pale skin friendly, like maybe looking at that one. But looking at the colored ones, I would think, oh no, that's gonna look too peachy or too pink on my skin. But because they are so shimmery, they're so iridescent and just amazing. I'm wearing a little bit of mixture on my cheek today and it doesn't look like there's boom peach on my cheek. Besides my blush. My blush is peach, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. So it comes with one cream, which is a really beautiful champagne that it's a little darker than I normally would go, but I can still totally get away with it. And I like putting this one underneath one of these lighter ones. So even though, again, these have a color to them, they're so, the glow is so insane that you can't really tell the color. There is a difference in the shades and like, it's a little peachy of a glow, a little pinky of a glow. This one right here, the pink one, is definitely the most intense. This one's kind of an intense highlighter, but these two are just like whew, out of this world. So yes, I'm gonna swatch these for you real quick. Okay, hopefully you'll be able to distinguish those. Don't mind my, I swatched an eyeliner and it totally stained my hand, so don't mind that. This is the cream one. This is the pink one. When you pack them on like this, you can see the color, but when they're sheared out on your cheek, it's not like, whoo, peach on your cheek, if that makes sense. So pinky one, peachy one, and that's kind of the white gold. As you can see, it's not quite as crazy as the other ones, but it's still a really beautiful glow. If you love a highlight and you want an intense, if you want like the highlightiest highlight of life, like this, so good. And you can put this on first and layer it with these. I normally just go straight to the powder ones personally, but yeah, love this, love this, love this. I know this is actually multiple highlights in one, but I feel like it counts. I purchased mine off eBay. You can sometimes find them on Amazon. If you live in the US, I heard that like Sleek doesn't ship to the US from their website because of customs or something like that. But I'm sure if you really wanted to, you could use a shipping service or something of the sorts. But I just purchased mine from eBay and from Amazon. It does get fingerprints all over it, just a warning, but that's has nothing to do with the actual product inside. Okay. Don't mind the packaging. I'm just going to show you the one that's ultra loved. You guys know this one's coming, so don't mind. It's got like lash glue and stuff all over the front of it, but this is the Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Kit. This is the original one. They just came out with a second one that's just like their iconic contour kit. This thing is so freaking loved. Look at this. I do have a backup, so I have a brand new one that I could dig out and show you, but hopefully you guys aren't going to judge me for this well-loved product. Like, when you find something that you love that much, it's crazy. So this is the highlighter in here. I did love, obviously you can see from just like swishing back and forth, there's like stain right here. There's a champagne-y one that it comes with, which works great, but I loved mixing the champagne-y one with the white one. This guy I use all the time as like an inner corner highlight. I actually kind of want to put some on now. So I love using like a little fluffy brush, or my fingertip, or, you know, whatever. But it just gives the most intense glow on the inner corners of your eyes. I love mixing it with any highlighter that is too dark for my skin. It just lightens it up. Like, I love mixing it with Champagne Pop from Becca. I like mixing it with so many things. But yes, I just love this little guy. Let me swatch it for you. It is a stark white, so if you are not super fair, you might not love it, but again, you can mix it with other stuff or use it as an inner corner highlight, and it's to die for. The fact that like this palette right here, I think is like $12, you can see right there, and it's worth every single freaking penny, I promise you. And you can find this guy at Ulta now. So that's the Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Kit. These guys, I'm just gonna kind of group them together. You can see how loved this highlighter is. This lives in my makeup bag, always and forever. This guy has been like my #1 ride or die, obsessed, love this so much. And then this one is a brand new, I've only used this a couple times, but of course I already love it. I love the Shimmering Skin Perfector formula so much. So these are both from Becca. Obviously, they're the Shimmering Skin Perfector. I have Moonstone and Pearl. Moonstone is a really pale light gold. Look at this. I never use anything. Those, like the Ultra Contour Kit and this are like the two things besides like a normal everyday face powder that I have gone to the pan. Like I will purchase a new one, no doubt. So it's like the most pale, beautiful gold. If you've been watching me for some time, you know, like I would use this in every single tutorial of life, like every single one ever. So you can see it right there. It gives, you can either do just a light sweep for a more natural glow or pack it on for like a super shimmer. So yes, if you don't want a stark white highlighter, but you are super fair, it's worth the investment. Ride or die. I love you. So the next one is Pearl. So this one is white. It's a white highlighter, a white, nice frosty one. This one you can use in the same way that you'd use the Makeup Revolution one. You could put it over any other highlighter just to lighten it up, or just use it on its own. Yeah, so that one's Pearl, that one's Moonstone. So beautiful. These just melt into your skin. They're a powder formula, but I feel like they look like they're almost a cream or a liquid once they melt into your skin. You're just so beautiful. These guys retail for like $38, I believe, on Sephora.com, or like there's the Becca website. They are worth it though. This is the NYX Illuminator in Ritualistic, and it's a nice white gold. It does lean a little more gold than I normally go, but it's just a nice sheer gold, if that makes sense. And this one can be a little more natural looking, or you can pack it on to get like this amount of glow. Just a very diverse highlighter. It's really beautiful. It's gold without being too gold on fair skin. So I really love this one. It's really beautiful formula, nice and smooth, and super accessible because you can find it at Ulta and I mean some Fred Meyers. If you're in the Northwest, you know what Fred Meyer is. Drugstores carry NYX as well, but I usually find mine at Ulta or online. I just order from the NYX website because you can always get a discount with a new email. Crazy good deals. So yes, that one is Ritualistic. So if you're looking for kind of a white gold, this is a good one. Another drugstore one, this is Physicians Formula, one of their powder palettes. It's Mineral Glow Pearls and Translucent Pearl. So pretty. Well, I don't really love the packaging because it is super chunky, but that's okay because the product is really pretty. It comes with like a little mirror and a brush underneath, but I just let that live down there. And it's a nice pinky pearly highlight. So this one is more of like a natural glow. It really gives like a nice, more natural glow to the skin. Like you can see the difference between that was the NYX one and this is the Translucent Pearl from Physicians Formula. So it's a nice sheer pinky glow. I'll try and pack a little more on just so you can really get it. I mean, any of these, even if they are a natural glow, the more you pack on, the more intense of a glow you're gonna get. But super finely milled, super smooth, and at the drugstore, I think I paid around $13 for mine. Yeah, super accessible and just a nice light pinky glow. With this one, this is one of the Freedom Pro Highlight, and this one is in Brighten. I love a lot of these. There's a couple, I can't even remember off the top of my head what the other one is that I love, but this one is a really good one. This one is another pinky glow. So if you're looking for a pinky glow, go with this one. There is a golden one as well. I prefer the pink one personally, especially for on fair skin. It has the most iridescent pink to it though. These are intense and super affordable. You do have to order them from the UK, so you do have to pay for shipping. I think it's the glow, so it's right there. These are only like $4, $5, something ridiculously crazy. Definitely worth ordering. Any of their highlighters are so good. Like you can't beat it. I really hope that Freedom comes to the US one day. I love that Makeup Revolution is finally here and at Ulta, but we could use some Freedom makeup too. So again, this one is Freedom Pro Highlight in Brighten. It's kind of iridescent too, so if you want more natural pinky, go with Physicians Formula. If you want iridescent pink, this is your little dude. This one, everyone has seen forever and always. This is the Mary Luminizer. I've had this for a million years, it feels like, but it arrived to me shattered, and it took me until, I don't even know, 6 months to fix it. So it looks a little crazy in here, but it still works beautifully. It is super intense, amazing, like peachy champagne glow. Range. Look at that though, so pigmented. This one is almost a little darker, like too dark for my skin tone, but I can definitely get away with it. Look at that. Beautiful reflect. Beautiful. This one you can sometimes get, I got mine off Hot Look forever ago. The Balm is often on Hot Look, so you can wait for that, or you can find it for like, it's around $20, so it's not horrible, but it is one of the more pricey ones out of these guys, but totally worth it. A little goes a long way, and again, this one you can just kind of sheer out. It's still going to be a bold highlight no matter what you do, I think, but you don't even have to try that hard to pack it on. So again, this is Manic Luminizer by the Balm. Okay, I think this is the last one and I'm probably forgetting some. I know I probably am, but I just tried to think of what are my absolute favorite highlighters for pale skin, which ones are super accessible. I wanted to do a balance of like affordable and accessible. Like if you are in the UK or anywhere that carries a lot of Makeup Revolution, a lot of these you can pick up, but they're still super affordable. So I just wanted to include a wide variety of options for you. This one is last guy, it's Goddess of Love. I love any of these heart-shaped highlighters from Makeup Revolution as well. It's by I Heart Makeup, which is part of Makeup Revolution, and this is kind of the champagne guy. It's probably my favorite out of all of them. This one is a little more universal. You don't have to have super pale skin for it, but look at this. Look at that. It's like a pinkier, peachier version of Manic Luminizer. There's Manic Luminizer. They have a very similar texture and amount of glow to them. As you can see, it's like golden, pink, golden, pinky peach. Yes, so very similar in texture and everything. Just the way the powder feels, the way it looks on the skin, just beautiful. And these ones retail for around like $7, $7.61 or something like that, $7.66. I don't know, US dollars from Makeup Revolution. I believe you have to find these online on the UK website. You can order from the UK website. If you are in the US, totally possible. You just have to pay a little more for shipping, but it's a flat rate and totally worth it. All right, loves, so I think that's everything. Do let me know what your favorite highlighter is down below, whether it's for fair skin, you know, whatever. I would love to know any of them because, again, you can always mix a white highlighter with anything else, just like you can mix a white foundation with any other foundation to make it work for you. So I would love to know your favorites down below. Highlighters are like my #1 obsession. I love them so much. I love glowy skin. I love it. Yeah, if you tried any of these, let me know your opinions down below as well. I would love to hear. Let me know if you like videos like this where I kind of just list my top favorite products for fair skin or for anyone. Really, they're just my top favorite products. They just happen to be for fair skin because I am fair skinned. Yeah, let me know. Thumbs up this video for more favorites videos like this. And for real, I think this is everything. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. What my favorite products are. What? Go back in there when your natural hair is poking out of your weave braid. Sleek doesn't ship to the US from... One side of my hair is way poofier than the other. Give some poof, come on. Yes? She always loves to come behind the chair and just grab my butt. It's like, Mom, pay attention to me. Bro. Everybody knows this guy. You know this guy. This lady. This girl. This gal right here.